What is up, folks? And welcome back to another episode of the Halfsun Reborn SMP. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. I've been super busy. There's actually a lot of reasons why it's been a minute on Halfsun. I actually uploaded not too long ago. I did, in fact, go on a little bit of a mini vacation. I went to Oregon for a week, so shout out to anyone here that lives in Oregon. I was probably within a proximity of you. So yeah, it's I went on vacation. I took a little bit of a time off from everything, and it's been pretty fun. So another reason why it's been a minute on Halfsun. So last episode we did that wither fight, and that didn't actually go very well. You'll see when we do a follow-up, and that's probably what you were expecting from this episode, is a follow-up. Everyone's been so busy. We actually got back from the trip yesterday, and turns out Mackenzie has a cold, and I don't know if it would be great if I put her on the spot with a voice like this. So I'm not gonna do that. So we've been trying to find the perfect time to go do the follow-up video to that wither fight, which will probably be relatively soon. But I was holding off because I was gonna do the next part of that after that episode, and I couldn't find the time. I was going to pull in another person to help us fight it. It was going to be a whole ordeal. It would have been a pretty fun episode to record. Problem is, I can't convene everyone at once to record, so it's been a bit of a struggle. So I was like, you know what, we got to keep going. We got some building we got to do. I don't want to keep holding off everything else just because of a wither fight. So here we are. We're going to do some episodes. Today's going to be pretty much like a catch-up episode, just to make sure we got everything in order. We're going to do a little bit of building today as well. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of something I worked on off camera. It's a little bit of a branch into a little bit larger project. But if you come up here, I drilled out this cave here and made a little pathway that walks through. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cozy looking. It's pretty simple. You got a little bit of storage in here. There's some more pathway blocks in there and stuff like that. So that's great. And then I did start working on this, which I think is what we are going to work on today. Hopefully, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. Is my desktop audio on? Okay, there we go. I was worried it wasn't on. Brought this over here. We're gonna work on this today. I'm gonna go over that shortly. I kind of have a plan for how I want to do this, but at the same time, I kind of just went at it, and I kind of hoped that a plan would more spark as I went on with it. So my idea, just to go over it real quickly, if I do a little bit of a fly up here, and we'll take a look. So there's this kind of plateau area right here, which I think looks kind of cool. It's green. It's luscious. It's kind of an overhang over the rest of spawn. I thought about doing a little bit of a mountain village up here, and I think that would be pretty fun to do. Especially just to show up on the map. So obviously I'd have to chop. Oh, this is a big tree. Hi, Mr. Cow. How'd you get all the way up here? Yeah, so I think that would be kind of a fun little project to work on. I'm gonna try to chisel a little bit of away at it at this episode a little bit. So we'll get into that shortly, but there's a couple more things I want to talk about. I am going to be uploading a lot more one-off content that's not part of really any series. It's just ideas that spark in my head. And I'm gonna like record it, put it together. It's gonna be well-edited videos, more entertainment value than it is episodic. So like Halfsun's a little bit more of an episodic series that kind of continues on. These episodes are going to be a little bit more, these videos, I mean, are going to be a little bit more, kind of, I don't know, whim, if that makes sense. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that. I am going to be streaming more now that I'm home. This month and the coming month, my birthday is next month, August 22nd. So if you want to, I don't know, wish me a happy birthday on Twitter, I guess. I don't know. I don't really ask for anything. That's another little update. Let's get into the big update now. So we've been recording Halfsun for roughly 6 months or so. 6 months or so, late January. So maybe roughly 6 months, which puts us at about 2 to 3 episodes a month or so in terms of how many we've uploaded. And I am going to be uploading a lot more Halfsun, I think, just on the whim. Probably about an episode a week. Maybe even 2 episodes a week. I know I keep saying that. I sound like a broken record at this point. But I am going to be uploading and recording more Halfsun. I'm also going to be getting a lot more done in here because we do have a relatively official departure date for this map. That's right. We do have with a little bit of discussion with some people. We were gonna go longer. We were gonna go till about the end of the year with this map, but there is a lot of incentive reasons why we're not, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about that as we go on here. So, being amplified terrain, and I've gone over this a couple times before in the past, and I've sort of just said, you know, whatever, we'll deal with it. The amplified lag has gotten a lot worse. And you'll probably see it in videos and stuff like that. You could probably see a little bit of... I don't generally lag and stutter. Like right now, I'm fine. It's normally as I'm moving around and running around, you'll get a little bit of like a frame skip. And I don't... When I watch it back on video, it's a lot more prominent. So maybe you guys will even see it more than I can. Basically, the amplified chunks loading in cause my game to kind of do a micro freeze, and I can see it. It shows up like if and I like right just there, like you might have just saw that it was a little bit of a micro freeze, and it's normally, especially with these big mountainy areas like over here, and if there's trees, like a lot of trees, that's another thing. This it causes a little bit of lag, and I don't like flexing my computer like on a video, but I have like a pretty decent computer. So if it's just like this for me, I've had people come to me from that, you know, that play on the server, and I know I say that, I mean, people play on the server. I always come on and record at weird times. Like right now I'm recording at like noon. I think everyone's at like work or off doing something. I'm actually happen to be off today, so that's why I'm on here getting some stuff done. Look, here's the sunset. This is pretty. I love the sunset with this shader. What shader are we using today? What shader are we using? BSL, of course. BSL is outstanding. Back to what I was talking about. So I have a 3900X, 32 gigs of RAM, and an RTX 2080. And you're probably looking at me like, look at this dude, he's making Minecraft content. No, I play other stuff. I record other stuff too. But all of that, and I still get frame skips on this amplified terrain. That being said, it doesn't bother me too much. I'm on here playing comfortably right now, and it's fine. But I'll let you know right now that everyone else with a couple steps down on the computer side, some people are on here playing with just kind of laptops with no real gaming-esque to it, not really power-hungry laptops, just laptops, and they tell me that it's pretty unplayable to play on here. It's very laggy. The chunks loading in are pretty prominent. So that being said, I kind of weighed options a little bit. I'm like, I'm starting to lag now. Everyone else is that's why our player base went down. There's a lot of reasons why our player base went down, but one of the biggest reasons our player base went down from where we were when we kind of first started in the first 2 months is because of that lag. And because people come on here and it's just not comfortable. It's not comfortable to play. It's very jittery. It's very freezy. Some people's games are crashing because of it. And it's demotivating to play on here if that's the case. So I thoroughly understand their reasoning behind being, you know, they're like, hey, we can't do it. And then I have some members that are like, they can't even join the server at all. Like, they try to join, and the chunks load in, and once again, game crashes. So, weighing options, I decided that we were going to cut the server a little bit short, at least on this chapter, and we will go elsewhere with this season, with a new map and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, what that's going to mean is, I know you're probably waiting for the date, because I actually do have a set date. I think we agreed on August 30th was going to be the last day on this server. So we do get another month, and a month and some change, basically, to kind of get stuff done. And I do want to get this series going now. If we keep uploading, that means that we're kind of on the last 6-7 episodes here. So there's a lot of stuff I want to get done before I feel like we're expired, that we're ready to move on. And another thing is I'm probably going to do a little bit of a server revamp when we do reset, and that means I'm gonna pull in a bunch of new members. I'm gonna get new channel art. I'm gonna revive the Twitter a little bit, because as I've mentioned on Twitter, I am actually looking to bring people on. If you watch this, you are a content creator and you're looking for an SMP to play on, the new season will not be amplified terrain. We're actually going to do we're going to do something a little bit different with it. Probably be normal terrain with some data packs and stuff like that. So it'll be a little bit unique. I try to, spice vanilla up just a little bit, even though with all the new stuff that Mojang's been adding, I don't even feel the need to spice it up, because it's been relatively fun to play on just naturally. That's why I don't really play mods anymore. I feel like there's so much new stuff in the game. If I ever get bored of vanilla Minecraft, I normally just step away for a couple weeks, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, all right, I'm ready to play again. So yeah, that's that. I feel like we're cutting into a good chunk of this episode time, so this might be either a little bit longer episode or a little bit shorter episode. That depends. So that all being said, I am looking to bring people on to the server. If you are watching this and you're someone who's either, you like to stream, or you like to record episodes, you're looking for an SMP to record on, comment down below and let me know. We do have a couple different Discords too. I guess I could probably link those, where you could just link up with me. So if that's the case scenario and you're interested in playing, I am open to anyone of any level of I am no big YouTuber, so if you have if you have thousands of subscribers, or you have just like 20, I don't really care. I'm just looking for a couple new people to join in with us and do some cooperative stuff and so on. So let me know, please, if you are interested in doing that. There's still more wood on this tree. So I think that pretty much wraps that up. So, I'm probably going to cut this clip, and I'm going to get some stuff, and we're going to work on a little bit with what we got going on down here. So, I hope that kind of summed it up. If you have questions, be sure to just ask me in the comments. I'll try my best to respond if I can. So, yeah. I think that sums that up. Alright, guys. So, it's a day later. I'm wearing different clothes. It is a whole new day. I've done a little bit of work off camera, and I'm sorry my voice seems a little bleh. I just woke up. Oh no, don't blow up, don't blow up. I don't think I was really near him, like, at all, but I'm just gonna wow, he blew up a whole hole here. Oh great, now I got skeletons shooting at me. But go. Can you shoot me? I don't want to tear down my sugar cane. Go away, you stupid. Alright, let's just fill this in with whatever. Pretty sure I got more sand and stuff up there. Let's just do some gravel for now. See? Couldn't even tell that something was missing. Let's just do that and do that. That'll do. That'll do for now. I'll come back and fix it later. Yeah, I don't have enough to fix that right now. Oh, look, there's another one of your things. Come here. I'm trying to show people what I've been working on. All right, let's, I was gonna sleep. Let's go, let's get sleep out of the way real fast. Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. Let's sleep. And I've been doing a little bit of work. I kind of put an idea together. Let's go check it out. There's a crupper over there. Let's just go up naturally. Let's just walk up as if we did not have an elytra. And let's see where it goes. You see the lag spikes? It is pretty bad, isn't it? The frame skips are pretty bad. So we walk up here. Yeah, we're up, and then this is what I was just working on. Was this entranceway to our our stairway to heaven here. And then, speaking of which, we got a stairway now. So you come through here, you can go up and around. We kind of cut to a more traditional stair, go around to here, and bam, we are up. It looks like some stuff died up here. This is gonna be our kind of plateau-y village, our mountain village. And that's what I want to do on camera today, is kind of put some of the houses together, and then at least build one of the houses, which I'm actually going to do right now. So I was trying to think about where I wanted to put one of these things. So I wanted one right when you walk up. So let's get some of these things here. Let's do let's start right here. Yeah, let's actually start right here. Let's start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, let's bring it one forward, just so we're not that close to the edge. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 7, 2, 3. There, middle? Yes. And that's going to be the foundation of one of our houses. See? Not too big. Not too small. Just kind of a cottage, you know. And then let's do another one right here. Actually, this one we don't need to put. I'm not going to put this one's foundation above ground. Let me grab my shovel and leave about a 2-block gap. Not even that. Let's give it a little bit more of a gap. Normally 3-block gap keeps it safe. Let's do it right about there. And then like that, and then it's kind of already built for us here. Oh, ooh, a little bit of server lag there. And this is just going to be an outline on where some of our buildings are going to go. And let's come up here. Let's see. Do we want one up here? I think we'll do something else up here. We might do like a little bit of like a statue up here or something. But that should be a good start right there. Now we're going to have a couple more. So we're going to put one up here as well. And then probably one right next to it. Just so it looks kind of populated up here. But let's grab our spruce logs here. And let's go up with it. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to strip it. Just get that cottage idea going. And then I'm going to take some of the bone blocks here. Do something like this. Do I have any... Why do I have so many mob drops? Go away. And then let's just split all this up, because we're going to need a bunch of stuff. Alright, there we go. I don't have glass on me, so I'll have to go grab that. Kind of like that. And then let's come around to the side. And then let's do 2 windows in the back for this one. So I'm thinking we just do this. And then up top, we'll do the stairs. So we got that there. Stair. Stair. Alrighty, that's not too bad looking. Let's go up and get this roof done. Alrighty, so the roof is done. Looks pretty good. So this is one of our first little cottages here. I am going to build a couple more. First of all, let me give you a little tour. Alright, there you go. That's the inside. Yeah, so that's pretty snazzy. That's pretty good. So we're going to put one right here, and I might even build a couple up here. And I was kind of browsing, I was jumping back and forth between my base right there and up here, and I kind of came up with a cool idea for right here, but that will be a different episode. So I'm interested to explain kind of what I got in mind. But for now, let me build a couple more of these, and then I'll give you guys a brief little tour of our little mountain town. See you in a second. Alrighty, I think we're done. I think we did it. I really do think we I went a lot more in depth with this build than I honestly thought I would, and I think it turned out fantastic. So big reveal. Ta-da! We did the first build on kind of on camera. So I popped back in, and I said I was gonna get the first house done and everything, and then I was like, you know what, we'll build a couple more houses, and we'll see kind of where that takes us. And then I started getting really into it. I was like getting into the entire like atmosphere of the village. So let's go take a further look at it here. We'll start at the beginning here. We're gonna walk up our staircase, which this isn't 100% done yet. I'm gonna still do some stuff with this. But what you do is you walk up here, and the atmosphere just immediately starts hitting you, like the sun shining on it, like this top, like it feels warm up here. Feels like you're up. It feels like you're high up on top of a hill, and you get into the village a little bit, and it feels so nice. I'm not even done with this build yet. Like, I definitely think I'm going to put quite a bit more work up here, add a couple more houses. The reason I stopped is because my inventory was getting just so disorganized and all over the place, and I had so much stuff. We'll probably continue it over here. I think we'll flatten this out a little bit, do a little bit of some terrain work over here, and then continue on with it. And honestly, I might even take this village all the way over here, or at least the pathway with a couple houses, and then have it cut to the end of this hill, and then have it sit on top of the overhang here. That actually might look really cool. It's all coming to me as I do it. It's all coming to me as I build this stuff. So let's go back up here. Hold on. Okay. So how many houses do we have? Do we have 4 houses, I think? So we got the 2 down here on the lower level, and then we got 2 on the upper level. Now, none of these are furnished or anything, obviously, but they're, you know, they got a little bit of atmosphere going on. Like, you can come up here, and there's a little bit like a porch, and you can look down on everything. You come over here to this side, and this takes you out the back. And I'll probably put another house like in this back corner, maybe like a little blacksmith or something. I think that could look pretty neat. That, or I think our pathway is gonna come up here. And I might take it in between these 2 little mountains here, and I'm thinking about putting something on top of the hill. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do on top of this hill. I'm thinking maybe something pretty big, but I'm not there yet. So you come through here, you got a little composter here. I can't compost zombie flesh, get out of here. And then I got this little pavilion. Now, this was the last thing I did. I kind of threw this in here. I do like it. I think it did turn out pretty well. It's a simple little build. simple little guy here, but you can pretty much come over here, you get a little bit of a shade area, and you get your overlook of spawn, which is just starting to look fantastic. Everything's starting to look so cool. I mean, there's just everywhere you look, there's something. There's something to look at, and I still have so much stuff that I want to do, and the time is limited. Time's limited. We do have a limited time on this map, but I still think we have a good enough amount of time to get a lot of cool stuff going with a lot of this. So yeah, that's pretty snazzy. But yeah, this little village turned out fantastic. It looks so good. You got a little bit of a hay pile here. You got wood pile. They do grow wheat up here, and it's just cozy. It's just cozy. I'll probably put some beds up here. I'd love to see if I could get some villagers going in this town. If I can get villagers going and get a couple iron golems down here, that would be my goal before we close everything up. Close up shop. Ooh, get a little bit of a lag spike there. But yeah, ooh, that's pretty bad. But that'll be about it, I think, for this episode. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all of those wonderful things. And I will see you guys in the next one.